look at things that have come in and have solutions for them. So a few years ago, if you remember, there was Spectre and Meltdown, which was industry-wide. It wasn't just ARM. It was ARM, Intel, AMD. Everybody was affected by the Spectre and Meltdown attacks, right? These were things that were discovered. And what happened is entire industry sort of, in some sense, looked to solve that problem. So we actually developed a lot more security focus. We had testing, and that carried on because we don't want to encounter another Spectre and Meltdown. That was a pretty scary time for the entire industry. So yes, I mean, of course, hackers are always trying to hack into these systems. What is our responsibility is to stay one step ahead of them and anticipate what might be a problem, in a few years' time. There are active teams that look at security right from the architectural specification all the way to product that ships out the door. So we have several teams that kind of are always actively looking at security. Does that mean we are, attack-proof? No. I think we just make sure that we do our best, and then if there are situations, then we actually have a good quick response. We're able to fix it fast, plug the holes, and then prepare for the future based on what we've seen in the present. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I am Kishan GA from A6 Cybersecurity, first year. And I wanted to ask you about your competitor RISC-V, which is being so popular nowadays. How can you compete with them?
So again, there are several architectures in the market. Everybody has their own sort of space in which they do play, right? So right now I'm just talking about ARM architecture. I'm not going to comment about RISC-V if you don't mind. Okay?
Thank you, thank you.
Sorry, I'm going to stay out of this one. Yeah, sure.
If you can tell students regarding the working opportunities at ARM and what areas you are looking people in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess ARM sort of goes through the entire gamut of what I showed was right from architecture to CPU development to CPU verification to system IPs, system IP development, system IP verification, physical implementations, software development, application engineers where people talk to partners and customers and things like that. So there are opportunities all over the place. ARM is not a huge company. Overall, worldwide, we are 7,000 people. But we do have some university collaborations where we can enable some engagements, things like that. Apurva ma'am will actually maybe better person to talk to on that. But there are, I mean, we do have graduate openings. We do encourage. We do go off campus also sometimes to hire graduates. So yes, there are entry level at all points. Fresh graduates, we do take them. Sometimes internships are conversion opportunities, things like that. So yeah, I think everything that I spoke about plays in. So I think there's a whole rounding of opportunity there, right? Yeah. Thank you. Just disconnect. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Lovely audience.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. I'm sure the students have found this talk really inspiring and informative. Your experience and insights were really invaluable to us. Now, there's also a feedback form that's being circulated, so all of you please do make sure to fill it.
I would also like to welcome our guest, Ms. Apurva Verma. No, just welcoming you, ma'am. I would like to invite our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Amit Bhatt sir, to share a few words.
I would like to thank the team from ARM, Ms. Aparajita Bhattacharya and Apurva Verma, to spare their valuable time and come here and address us. It has been a privilege to hear from you. I think it is important that students and we academicians understand what industry people are talking about. And when we have a talk or discussion session like this, we understand that what are the gaps in our understanding and what is the industry require. So thank you very much once again for addressing us. And we hope that our engagement with ARM with the help of Ms. Apurva Verma would only increase. We may have more people coming from ARM to address our students. And hopefully ARM would also consider our students for internship or employment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to request Dr. Amit Bhatt, sir, to felicitate our guests for today. I invite Ms. Aparajita ma'am to come up on stage. I would also like to invite Girisha, sir, HOD of CSE department, and Ms. Supriya Matthew ma'am on stage. I request all the chairpersons and coordinators to come on stage for a group photo. Ma'am, please do come for a group photo.
Once again, we would like to thank you, ma'am, for taking time off your busy schedule and spending it here with us. We are very honored to have you here. So can all the students please stand up for a group photo? Once again, thank you to the teachers, the ma'am, and to all the faculty members and all the students who have gathered here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Students are requested to stay back for 5 minutes. Okay. Students are requested to stay back here for the 5 minutes. Next. Thank you very much for your patient participation. I hope every one of you signed the attendance sheet. Okay, this column is completed, right? You can leave. How about this column? This can leave.
सुन 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 लैपटॉप इससे कनेक्ट होएगा ना तो कैसे दिखेगा
देख ये लैपटॉप इससे कनेक्टेड रहने दे, तू अपना देख ले, हम दोनों फ़ोन से देख, मतलब इधर हेलो इधर बात करेंगे. Yeah. Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karan, my friend Prajwal, and Affan. So we'll be discussing on the topic Creation Symphony, Big Bang, and Belief. So this topic actually covers the divergence and convergence points between the Big Bang theory, which was proposed in scientific way, and the religious aspects through all religions of the Big Bang. Uh, Yes. In the beginning, there was nothing which exploded. This quote describes like the nothing, which was singularity point, which got exploded, which gave birth to the rise universe. So this is the scientific way through which the universe was born. We'll delve into the scientific points and the religious aspects, which we link religious points with Big Bang theory, and will explain the further topics. So the scientific background will be covered with by my friend Prajwal.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Prajwal. I'll be covering the scientific facts of a Big Bang theory. Does anybody know how our universe started? Can anybody answer that? Basically, the universe started, according to the scientific theory, the universe started from the theory named as Big Bang theory. The theory explains us how the universe began and how it evolved throughout, and how the earth and all of the stars were formed. According to the Big Bang theory, our whole universe was formed around 13.8 billion years ago. And the Big Bang theory basically revolves around the main 5 key points, and those 5 key points are cosmic genesis, celestial evolution, emergence of matter, formation of galaxies, and evolution of stars. According to the cosmic Cosmic genesis. The cosmic genesis is it is a keyword with according to this cosmic genesis theory, it tells us about the origin of a Big Bang theory, and refers to the movement of a singularity with a rapid force and speed, initiating the evolution of cosmos around the galaxies. Basically, we can't see the galaxies which are throughout a multiverse and all, but according to this theory, those galaxies were evolved by the cosmic genesis and celestial evolution. Celestial evolution basically tells us about the evolution of celestial and how the single matter singularity converted into the whole universe, and earths, stars, etc. were formed. And the emergence of matter. The emergence of matter by single explosion, the whole from a single particle, every matter in this universe or everything in this universe or substance in this universe was formed from a singular matter, and that it can be explained by the theory of emergence of matter. And formation of galaxies, this is basically explained in the whole Big Bang theory. Evolution of stars. Star is central we can say important part of a ecosystem or celestial system. According in our Milky Way galaxy, the important star is the sun, through which we get our light source, energy, heat, etc., and because of which we are surviving on the earth. And this can be explained, and throughout the multiverses there are many stars, and evolution of these stars are explained in the Big Bang theory. Thank you. Further will be continued by Karan, the religious aspect.
Prajwal discussed about the main scientific background regarding the Big Bang theory, and he just explained all the points. So I'll just converge now the Hindu cosmology and Big Bang. Like I'll delve into the points which just links Big Bang theory and Hindu cosmology. So first we spoke about cosmic genesis. So cosmic genesis is linked with Nasadiya Sukta, which is from Rig Veda. So according to the Nasadiya Sukta of Rig Veda, the universe was created much before, like it was through a system which was created much before time, space, and even gods. Looking to the concept of Upanishads, it contained the concept of Brahma as a whole being, and through Vishnu Puran, Vishnu Bhagavan himself, like through his own navel, he gave birth to Brahma, who just created the universe through the whole Hindu thing. Next come to celestial evolution and the concept of lokas and talas. So as per scientific things, celestial evolution just came by the formation of gravity and all those things, and concept of lokas and talas. So according to the Hindu texts and Vedas and Upanishads, it was mainly created by Maya, which is an celestial illusion, where Vishnu's role play, which gave birth to the Maya. Second is emergence of matter, Maya and Brahman. So Maya, as I just spoke, it was just through the Vishnu's role play, and Brahman is the concept of Upanishads. Brahman, through the Brahma's concept, it gave birth, and it's a soul which just connect with like anything takes place or affects anything in the nature. The earth bodies or the other celestial bodies are interconnected, so they just get affected by those systems and formations. Next is formation of galaxies and universe as structure of whole. So as per Hindu Upanishads and Vedanta philosophy, formation of galaxies or the formation of celestial objects through the Hindu thing was like, it was considered as a whole soul. When you just take a look of human brain system, when it's like converted, the neurons are just linked just the way the stars and galaxies are interlinked in the whole universe. So this concept gives us the clarity of Big Bang linking with Hindu religious aspects. Next is evolution of stars and celestial deities. So as per Hindu cosmology, celestial deities like Surya as God, Moon as God, and all this 8 planets, which are just 7 rishis, Sapta rishis, different gods, demigods, asuras and all. So this is the concept of Hindu thing, which is linked to the evolution of stars. Stars contains all different stars, which names are given as per devtas. So this is the convergence of evolution of stars and celestial deities. So the further religious aspects of Islam and Christianity will be covered by Afan.
According to Quranic verses and Genesis, there are 3 things according to Quran related to Big Bang: Tajweed and creation, Quranic references, and divine plan. According to Tajweed and creations, Islam emphasizes the concept of Tajweed, which means the oneness of God, which is believed to be the creator of the universe. The Big Bang can be viewed as consistent with this belief, as it suggests a singularity event that annihilated the universe's existence. According to the Quranic references, some Muslims see parallels between the Big Bang theory and verses as the evidence in the Quran, which is the alignment of scientific discoveries. Divine plan. Islam teaches this universe was created by Allah and operates according to His divine plan. The Big Bang can be seen as a part of this plan, setting the stage for unfolding the cosmos as described in the Islamic teachings. According to the Biblic beginning and Big Bang, according to the Christianity related to Big Bang, there are three things, same as Islam: divine creation, Genesis interpretation, and divine plan. Divine creation. Christianity teaches that God created universe out of nothing. The Big Bang theory aligns the belief as it suggests the moment of cosmic creation from a singularity. Genesis interpretation. Many Christians interpret the creation of Big Bang or the creation of the world. They see it as like 6-day event, which is a symbolic period rather than metaphorically than the literal 24 hours a day, allowing the compatibility with scientific timelines, including the Big Bang. Divine guidance. Some Christian theologians views Big Bang as an evidence of God's handiwork. They see scientific understandings of universe origin as a compatible with ideas of God's active involvement in the creation of the universe. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, as you all know, I'm Unnati Rana, and today with my teammates, I'm here to talk about a topic which for me is very interesting. Being an Indian, we all would have come across some Indian traditions and cultures. But have you ever thought about the reasons behind them? So yeah, today here we are with our topic, Indian traditions and the scientific reasons behind them. So let's start. The very first topic I would like to address is, why do we visit temple? Why do our elders advise us to visit temples? So if we will look into the scientific reason of this, we will get to know that temples are located in such places which are abundant in positive energy. Positive energy is nothing but the abundance of magnetic and electric waves. So, when a person is visiting the temple on a regular basis, he or she is advised to walk around the idol, the main idol of the temple. This does nothing, but because of this, the person's body absorbs a lot of positive energy, which in turn have a healthy effect on the person's body. Next we have, why do temples have bells? So bells if we will look into some scripts, if we will look into some scripts, they say that bells, the sound they produce, helps us to keep the evil eyes away, and also the sound of the bell is very pleasant to God. And if we will look into the scientific reason, we will get to know that the shape of the bell is made in such a way that the sound it produces activates 7 senses of human bodies. And it also helps to clear our mind and help us to stay concentrated. Next we have chanting mantras. Why do we chant mantras? Some yoga people also advise to chant Om. So chanting Omkar is believed to reduce blood pressure and control heart rates. If Om is pronounced after taking a deep breath, it improves sense of alertness and thus it improves concentration. Also, we have chanting of Gayatri Mantra. We all must have done this chanting of Gayatri Mantra in school times during our prayers. I have done this a lot. So chanting of Gayatri Mantra produces almost 110,000 different kinds of waves per minute, per second. Researchers have confirmed many scientific potentials of Gayatri Mantra. So chanting Gayatri Mantra boosts our health immensely if we chant Gayatri Mantra 90 minutes before the sunrise. So yeah, next topic will be continued by one of my teammates.
Hello guys. So next we are discussing about why ancient people provides drinks in silver tumblers. Scientifically, the silver metal served as specific purpose for the host. The metal is germicidal and so it helps for any infections and guest might carry it. So next, why do we start always with spicy foods and ends with sweets? Our ancestors have stressed on the fact that our meals should be started off with something that is spicy because the spicy food activates the digestion systems and later the sweet food has more carbohydrates and pulls down the digestive process. Hence the sweets are always recommended to taken as the last items. So next
Namaste everyone. Why we have to throw coins into a river? In ancient times, most of the coins were made up of copper, and our human body is greatly benefited by copper element, and moreoverly it purifies the water naturally, where it destroys 99.9% of germs in the water. So our ancient people used to throw coins. Why we should not sleep with our head towards north? Of course, our earth and human body has a magnetic poles, where in earth, south positive pole at the north and the negative pole at the south. Similarly, in human body, positive pole at the head and negative pole at the legs. And when we sleep towards north, north consists of positive pole and our head is also consists of positive pole. We all know that positive like poles repels, so it leads to the headache and Alzheimer's disease. And one more reason is our blood is consist of iron, and since magnetic pole in north direction, our blood will flows towards the head, and that's the reason we should not sleep with our head towards north. And it will be continued by Yashwant.
Hello everyone. Let's talk about the act of putting water around the plate. As we know, act as a repellent to many tiny creatures that roam on the floor, seen and unseen. Hence the circle of water stops them to approach the plate. When kept on the floor also, they are attracted towards part of food kept outside the plate. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This practice is redundant while eating on dining table, which is presumable cleaner than the floor. Those who still just following the tradition without knowing the meaning of behind it. Why do elders rotate the crystal salt lemon around the head? Salt can be considered as the first antibiotic. Not only that, the salty and acidic substance would less affect the magnetic field, keeping these properties if lemon and salt in mind. We have resolved salt and lemon around the person. The salt and lemon we revolve around it would kill and the bacteria around the person. It forms an aura layer of antibiotics around the person. Not only as is revolving around the person, balance the magnetic field to this would make the person affected with drastic feel better. Next, continue by Ujjwal.
Hello everyone. Our topic is why do we fast? A lot of our time and energy is spent in procuring food items, preparing, cooking, eating and digesting food. Certain food types make our minds dull and agitated. Hence, on certain days, man decides to save time and conserve his energy by eating either simple, light food. Uh, why do we fast? Fasting is a help in our organization system or something like that. Our next topic is do not take bath immediately after eating. If a person is immediately taking bath after a meal, the digestion process gets slowed down by a great deal as cold water activities contain chemicals. So it was always advised by our ancestor to take food after having a bath. Example, bath will increase blood flow to the hands, feet and body that causes the amount of blood amount the stomach will continue decreases. This will weaken the digestive system in our stomach. Next part will explain by.
I'm gonna take you through the reason for sitting on the floor and eating. This tradition is not just about sitting on the floor and eating. It is regarded as one of the yogasana called as Sukhasana position and then eating. Sukhasana is the position we normally use for yogasana. When you sit on the floor, you usually sit cross-legged in Sukhasana or a half Padmahasana, which are poses that instantly bring a sense of calm and help in digestion. It is believed to automatically trigger the signals to your brain to prepare the stomach for digestion. Next is the reason why do we apply mehndi or henna on hand and feet. Besides lending color to the hands, mehndi is a very powerful medicinal herb. Weddings are stressful and often the stress causes headache and fever. As the wedding day approaches, the excitement mixed with nervous anticipation can take its toll on the bride and groom. Application of mehndi can prevent too much stress because it cools the body and keeps the nerves from becoming tense. This is the reason why mehndi is applied on the hands and feet, which house nerve endings in the body.
Next is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is knowledge of health and science or wisdom of life. This is not recent one, the oldest ever medical branch. It is an ancient philosophy based on deep understanding of eternal truths about the human body and mind and spirit. This includes food and diet, routines, medicines, seasons and festivals. Next is Surya Namaskar. Hindus have a tradition of paying regards to sun god early in the morning by their water offering rituals. It was mainly because looking at sun rays through water or directly at the time of the day is good for eyes, and also by waking up to follow this routine we become prone to a morning lifestyle, and mornings are proven to be the most effective part of the day. Thank you.
ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಣ.
ಯಾವ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹೇಳೋದು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆಯೋ
Everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. Myself Chetan. Today we are going to present a PPT regarding the topic Folded Wonders and the Art and the Science of Origami. As we know, in our childhood we used to make paper boats and some ninja stars using paper by folding them. As well, in Japan there is an old ancient technique of art using the paper and folding them, creating a beautiful things. As what is origami? Origami comes evolved in the Japan, which is where ori means paper and kame means folding in Japan. It is an art of making a paper to a beautiful thing. In the next slide, there is a brief information about the basic and fundamental techniques in paper folding. Firstly, crease pattern. It is an pattern to fold the paper in the specific way to make a shape. And another one is mountain valley folds. It is an building block of origami and determines the how paper fold and the shape of the specific origami. They say about the direction to fold the paper to create a specific shape. Reverse fold, a technique used in to reverse the origami, and it consists of two types: inside reverse fold and outside reverse fold. Where inside reverse folds is used more, and here we take a paper, we take the previous method crease and we'll put inwards, hiding between the two layers of the paper, and outward is not used more. Next will be continued by my friend Jeevan.
Hi guys, I am Jeevan. The mathematics and geometry of origami. The symmetry, in the sense that every pieces in the same position relative to the other pieces. Tessellation are the geometric pieces folded from a single sheet. That image, man? No, man. Every.
You got that photo, man.
Origami algorithms. The algorithms is a step-by-step procedure to solve or make a origami models. The algorithms can be designed to find a efficient folding patterns from the given origami models. The algorithms are used
My topic is the art of origami in nature. As you know, the art of origami, we will talk about how the origami is used in nature, and that is applicable for engineers or scientists for applications. From unfolding of paper petals to the folding of proteins, we see origami in nature. The origami shows symmetry, geometry, and foldings. The scientists observed this type of geometries, and engineers they got inspired from this, and from this they got innovation solutions after this, and they got in various fields including robotics, material science, medicines, etc. Next, the art of origami in architecture. The architecture means how origami is applied in buildings, architectures, furnitures, etc. The origami made easy for engineers, scientists, from analyzing buildings, and from origami, from flat surface to converting into 3D surface by folding it on. That's how engineers got origami. Origami made it engineers easy and scientists easy for application purpose. Thank you.
The therapeutic and mindfulness of benefit of origami. Origami helps offers calmness and concentration to children or something peoples, elderly peoples. Origami helps significant mental health benefits, such as helping relax in stressful situation. One of the most notable qualities of origami is its ability to improve concentration and mindfulness. During the folding process, total focus is required on every fold, which helps ward of interest thoughts and cope the stressful situation. Origami has shown to improve hand-in coordination, spatial reasoning, and problem-solving skills, particularly